hello, everybody. Welcome in. I can see one people in here, and I'm off 28, 20, sorry, 24 people watching. Okay, how y'all doing? Hope you're having a good, this heatness is drying out my throat. Hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone's keeping well, especially in this cold weather. I need to turn the heat off because it's driving me nuts now. It's not even a proper heater. As y'all know, when we got hit by lightning a couple of nights back, my heating system is totally out. So I'm using the council provided me with these small little heaters, and I would be concerned about how much money they're using, even because they have an element in them. So yeah. But anyway, everyone's welcome into the chat. I hope you all come in. Say hello to me. Don't shy away. Man, we have a bunch of lurkers. We like 28 people in there, only one person talking. I mean, that's ridiculous. I can just like shut them live and I don't even have to be here at all. It's all the one to me. Excuse me for coughing. COPD is, yeah. Anyway, so what is everyone up to? I did hear a bit of, well, some people's lives today, and I will still stand on what I stand on. I'll always stand for the truth. I believe the truth will come out there eventually. I don't really need to say no more than that. I do know of the light was trying to have a conversation with me um, in our time, in the night time of last night. I couldn't really have a good conversation with her because, I had someone come in, and that's when they fitted these small little heaters for now until the time. I've been told by the bank that my bank card is in the post, but I've been ringing every day and I still have not received it. So, we have that going on. And then you have the fact that, when your bank card is stuck like that, you're totally like no money. So I've set up my PayPal there for anyone who feels, anyway, generosity towards the Christmas. I never would do this, but I have my friend's bank card set up on the PayPal at the other end of things, and because I can't receive anything on my own bank card until I obviously receive that bank card. So if anyone wants to feel free, please hit me up. If you don't, fair enough. I mean, I get it. I do. I know Christmas is a struggle for everybody. This Christmas has probably been one of my worst Christmas, and I will point out a couple of reasons why. Um, well, I never had my bank card shut down just around Christmas. A lot of people don't realize that UK Post, you might get things weeks. They said they sent it out. I have not received it. And at this point now, I would say I'm struggling. Things are getting really fucking tough right now. Just even get some food and the normal stuff a person would buy. Okay, the money's in the bank card and it's safe, but the truth of the matter is the bank card has been sent out in the post, and the post because we're in the Christmas season, which always happens here in the UK, and any UK person can come in and tell you this. Um, you're not going to receive post until you receive post, and that's the way. I mean, every day I jump out and see, can I see anything? No. But anyway, it's so strange. I never really had this before when I have 32 people looking in and only one person in the chat. It's a bit weird. Look, I'll shut it down if I have to. I mean, if you don't want to come in and talk to me, fine. If I did something wrong to anybody, let me know it. I don't believe I did. I just couldn't speak to of the light last night because the person was coming out with these tiny miniature heatings, and obviously he was taking photographs of my own proper heating system. And believe me, it's not the same heat. You're still cold. So yeah, it's been. I would say it's probably the worst winter ever. Worst winter, worst Christmas season for me. And yes, it was my fault. I did pass my details. I did make a mistake and make a phone call. Um, and I did leak my bank details out there, and I had to be shut down immediately. The lady said to me on the phone, 7 to 10 working days. Um, Now we have the Christmas build up as well, so it's probably going to take a little bit longer than that. So what I decided to do was link up my one and only friend I do have in the UK. Link her. I put her card on my PayPal. But just trying to survive the next couple of days, more or less. You know, it ain't gonna go straight into my card. It's gonna go into my friend's card, but not. I don't think anyone's. I don't think people are in the financial situation where they can even do that because it is Christmas, after all. It really is. And I would like if the 31 people will come in and say at least something. You know, my God. Of the light, I didn't get to talk to you properly last night. Um, because as you could hear, I did had to mute quite a bit. So if you have anything to say to me, please throw it at me now. Throw it at me now if you have anything to say to me about whatever photos or yes, and I've seen photos being shot. Look, it's been done to me a million times. So yeah, where's everyone gone? I mean, there's 30 people looking at me and no one talking. You know what? If it carries on like that for the next 10 minutes, I'm getting off. My God, what a way to support a channel. It's not even that late. It's not even late. I mean, what time is that? 9 UK time, 9:23. I have like 31 people looking at me, but no one talking. So if it carries on like that, I'll just cut this live and delete it, more or less. I mean, is that the way things are really gone? You know, am I gonna say what I feel about certain situations? Yeah, I'm gonna say certain. I'm gonna say things about certain situations when it is what it is. I don't like people getting angry. Once again, look, I have no beef with anybody. I don't. It's kind of don't matter to me at all. I guess I have so many problems going on at home. It's kind of hard for me, to even. And can you hear that heater? That piece of crap. I need to turn that damn thing off. It's just drying out my throat more or less than anything else. Oh, hi, Purple. Welcome in. Hey Heather, how are you doing, lovely? Welcome in. Now I was thinking no one wants to talk to me, so I'll shut down the channel. I mean, at the end of the day, I will. I mean, I know I don't always come on every day, and it's not something I would normally do, you know. But when you're sitting at home and yeah, hey, aim at 8 3, welcome in. Um, it's not always something I would do, to come on another day on the road. That's normally not me. Hey, Betty Boo, how are you doing, lovely? Oh, Betty Boo, it's a lot, really. I mean, going from being or building being hit with lightning, we got I would call them false heaters because they're not proper heaters. Um, you know, my God. Then I'm waiting on my bank card to come out as well. I had to shut it down because I made a mistake and I hit the unpause button when I was doing a food order. Because the apartment, I was actually doing a double food order for 1 and 2 days, and well, I had to shut down my bank card, and it's all my fault. No one to blame but me. How's the weather over there? Oh, it's absolutely freezing, Heather. Honestly, absolutely freezing over here. It's really cold. It really is. You know, it's not often that I would ever even put my PayPal on this channel. I would have rather if it was only scrolling, but anyways, that's life, isn't it? So yes, hello, welcome in everybody. I mean, you're all welcome. I'm not gonna bitch and moan about anything. I would have loved to have a better conversation with um the lady who was on my panel last night, but of course I couldn't because once again we had the heating people, coming out. Let me tell you, they didn't do anything. They just gave me two small heaters and taught me deal with it, kind of thing. And I just think that's unacceptable, to be quite honest, because it's blown out heat and it's drying out. What it's doing is it's drying you out. It's that kind of blowout kind of heat, which is not the same of the actual proper heat in this apartment. But at least I can come out and sit in the sofa, I guess, for a bit. And then I'll just head off into my bedroom again. But yeah, things are, yeah, no, yeah, well, the heating solution is one thing. I'm waiting on the bank card to come out as well. And of course, we're in the middle of the summer month here in the UK, and what happens is the post is a lot slower. I rang the bank a few times. I said they sent out the card. I've yet to receive it. I've not received that. Anytime I hear the door pop, like the letters come in or whatever, thinking the bank card will be there. No. So, yeah. So it's been rough. I won't lie. I'm kind of holding back in that when I say rough. It's been hard, very hard. When you can't go out and get your shopping and you can't do anything. Yeah, something else in there. Oh, yeah. I don't know. All these bad things happen to me. It's always around Christmas time. All this rubbish. It's either I end up in a hospital situation for the Christmas, or I'll end up here freezing to death because them little heaters, they're not even doing. They're doing what they can do, but they're not doing. It usually takes 7 to 10 business days in the U.S. You should get it soon. Yeah, I'm waiting on that. But then we have the Christmas. You see, Christmas is the problem. If it was normal, if it wasn't normal, I mean, it would. I'm waiting. It's driving me nuts. Put a pot of water. Uh, on the boil for steam in the air. It will help you. Oh, okay, purple. Yeah, because I feel like heaters drive me out. But anyway, thank you for your. You can hear the damn thing on. Man, if things don't go worse in someone else's life, I mean, what else can? You know what I mean? Well, I'm grateful that I do have my health, I guess, but at least at that, you know, yeah, it's complicated to understand. It really is. Your heating has gone out, and then suddenly, you know, I did mess up with the bank card. That's totally on me. Totally on me. That's my fault. And the minute I get that back, I mean, it'll be great. But until then, I'm still waiting on it. And then we have the Christmas months coming in, which slows down the UK post. I mean, it always does. Um, there's been parcels sent from me to me. I still haven't received them neither. Um, that'll tell you how bad the UK post can get. So it's like kind of like you hear the postman coming in and you're like rushing to the front door to see that your bank card come in. No, yeah, pot of boiling water, you humidifies the air so you can cinnamon into it. It will make your apartment smell good, huh? Good idea, Heather. You gotta be careful with electricity because right now I don't even have a bank card. Although I did top it up before I messed up that time. But now I'm using these small heaters. I'm thinking, are they taking too much electricity? Because normally I have my electricity calculated. I normally have in storage heating on, which comes on every certain time. And you would never feel cold. If you ever came into my apartment, you would never be cold. You wouldn't even think it was even cold outside until you walked outside the front door, obviously. But yeah, it's been rough. And I just want to get my bank card back so I can get my funds out. I mean, it's it's just crazy. It's just, I mean, my God, I'm thinking, if there was a hell, I probably fell into it. I fell into it right now. Yeah, I have prepaid electricity. Yeah, yeah, and I'm scared that because I'm using these heaters, which have an element in them. I'm thinking, okay, they're gonna burn out all my electricity, and not to mention, there is a complete problem in the apartment. The electricity box is totally blank. It doesn't even show how much you put in, and normally it should show all that. It shows nothing. It's completely blank. So it's kind of scary using these heaters because I don't know where I stand with my electricity at the same time. Yes, before I had to shut down my card, I did. The first thing I always do when I get paid is I'll always pay my electricity bill. That's number one. Um, and it was that night. That's when I fucked up with the card, but I already had paid the electricity bill because it's a prepaid meter. Um, and then we got hit by lightning, and my heating seems to be. They look like you can try and turn them on, but they ain't coming on for nobody. So Merry Christmas to me, right? Yeah, I will have to do that because I'm gonna have to shut this one off pretty soon. It's only a small little heater, but I'm thinking the element in that. I'm thinking what are they using? You know, because once again I can't go out and check my box because it's totally the figure amount is totally coming up blank. And even the electrician came out last night and he said, this is not okay, this is not right, you know? I'm like, if I was thinking if my electricity shuts off and I don't get my bank card back, I'm screwed. Literally. I'm screwed in many other ways, trust me on that one when I say it. And I was like, oh man, this is coming up to Christmas. And, CJ did say to me when I ordered a new bank card, it says 7, 10 working days because of the Christmas month. You be lucky to get it in a couple of weeks' time. And I'm like, oh, please don't say that. Please don't. But I'm still waiting. But welcome in, everybody. Just welcome in. I'm just having a normal chat. I sorry I missed Love to Love Gods. I couldn't when she came on panel. I had to go and take care of the man who was coming because at this point, I mean, I think my legs were blue. You know what I mean? Like it's not. Sit because I have leather sofas and they're really comfortable and oh no, when they get cold, if they get cold like that, you don't want to sit in them. You probably get a kidney infection off them. But so yeah. So what I decided to do was stay in bed for 2 days, which is not very healthy mentally wise or for any reasons. How many days has it been, Susan? I forgot. You know what? I stopped even counting. That was I loved. Yeah. I'm sorry. I got. Did I say? Did I say love to love God? I meant love. I meant of the light. Sorry, I got that wrong. Call it brain freeze or call it whatever. Yeah, I apologize about that. Maybe I got the girl's name wrong. But she sounds like a really polite person, and unfortunately, I couldn't stay around to even have a proper conversation more because I was getting muting as I was showing the electrician around the electrician boxes and whatnot, and he even said to me, "This is weird." I said, "Really? Yeah, okay." You know, someone really fucking said their prayers and jinxed me on this Christmas. I tell you that now. With the building being hit with that electric storm, what it did, and then I screwed up my own. I take full responsibility of screwing up. Actually, I get what I do because it was my fault. With my bank card, and I couldn't have done it at the worst time. If it was it was a normal seasonal, not happening situation. I probably would have my bank card back because I know it's probably stuck in the post, like other parcels are stuck in the post, which are supposedly meant to come, but they didn't come neither. God, I mean, that was of the light who came up on panel, not looked up. Yeah, I got the name wrong. I apologize about that. I guess I'm gone to the point where I'm overtired. I guess when your body gets so cold, you keep staying awake and Truth of the matter is, I mean, you should be sleeping, you know. The other night I stayed awake until like 5 o'clock in the morning, UK morning. So you can imagine 5 o'clock American time in year if you were gonna stay awake that time, 5 o'clock your time in the morning in the AM. I guess when your mind is not at peace, you can't, because I'm stressing out about my bank card. I'm stressing out about the heating system right now. First I had the bank card stressed out about. I'm stressing out about that. Then I was stressing out about Well, I didn't expect the heating system to go the way that went, but it did. In the middle of winter when it's fucking freezing. So yeah, I said I'd come on and chat with you guys for a little bit. I don't want to really be bitching on about my uh, unfortunate life, but it is what it is. Oh my god. So, do y'all have a good day today? Did anyone get up to anything special? Of the light we're trying to make, she was saying something to me, but I couldn't engage properly with her because, like I said, I did have some. I kept apologizing because the man kept looking at me and he said, "Am I on mute?" I said, "No, you're totally muted." Because I mean, he didn't. He was not being on YouTube for nobody. You do get some characters, and they will come in and say, "Yeah, I'll leave it on," but you will get other people, and they're not having it. This guy was not having it. So I had to show him the computer. I said, "You're totally on mute right now. They cannot hear you." That's how I kind of kept explaining to him. How many days has it been from the bank card? It's been a few days, but I know it's been behind because of the Christmas. Probably the worst time to ever alter a bank card. And the thing is, I cannot walk down to the bank and withdraw money. And the reason is because the certain bank, which I'm not going to name on YouTube, the certain bank I'm with it's not here in it's not here in Holland. It's like, I don't know, an hour and a half drive. So I don't have anyone to drive me there to even produce ID and try and take money. No, I don't have anyone to do that neither. And there's a lot more things. I don't even want to talk about it, really. You know, there's quite a bit more. My God. I think they'd be better off and lock me away until the Christmas is over. Oh man, that's life, isn't there? I mean, I'll find a way through it. It's hard going, but I'll get through it. I may come on Christmas Day if I'm at home. When I say when I'm at home, as long as I'm well enough and stuff like that. So the most complaints allow you to pay bills using your what routine account number. Yeah, the bills have been paid. It's called a direct debit. Yes, the bills have been paid. I paid the electricity. I mean, the electricity is not a direct debit. That's a key meter. So all the other bills have obviously been paid, but I'm not concerned about that. I'm not concerned about the bills. My Netflix has been paid. My internet has been paid. My streamers have been paid. That's not a problem. Problem is I can't get access to my own money. That's the problem. But anyway, why do I have heat? Because I had two men come out here last night, and they're only like tiny little heaters, and they gave me two of them. Tiny little heaters. They're only small. You can probably hear the damn thing blowing. That's not my proper heating. I only have heat since last night, and they came out late. Of the light was on panel actually when the electrician did come. So yeah, and I had to mute, and I wouldn't even call it proper heat. It's not the same. It's better than nothing. Don't get me wrong. Yes. Why don't you have heat? How come the heat in your apartment isn't working? Because the building got hit with lightning when we had the biggest storm here in the UK in so many years. Yeah. Yeah, we got hit by lightning. My meter box shows it should show the money you put in because it's a prepaid meter. It's blank. I showed the electrician man that and he said to me, I've never seen that before. I said the building has been hit by lightning. You know, it really had. I've seen it. I was watching it out my window, but I wasn't near the window, but I seen the big flash. And next minute, all the lights went out, everything went out, even the communal area went out, which I found weird because normally that's not something what normally happens, but yeah, that all did happen. Yeah, I it was called Storm something. I don't recall the name of the storm because I really don't watch the news too much, but yeah, it knocked out our whole building. I guess only a couple of flats got affected by it, but I'm one of them, and then them to be down on the ground floor. If I was probably higher up, I would get the heat coming up from the other floors, but I ain't even getting that. So yeah, the place is absolutely fucking freezing. I'm sitting here with a big woody top on. I mean, the most woody top you can imagine on. But anyway, yeah, that's what happened. We got hit by a massive storm. Fences got pulled down. Some people lost their lives. Um, I'm bitching about something really small when I think the most important thing is that some people did lose their lives in this amazing storm that we got here in the UK. We got hit with every kind of weather front you could possibly imagine. We got hit with storms, gale force winds. I think they were up to 90 or something up per hour, and and then we had lightning, then we had thunder and lightning, and I mean, the building literally got hit. Then it went from that. Then we had snow. Then we had ice, and now we're going back to absolutely minus temperatures outside right now. So yeah, it's absolutely freezing over here. I wouldn't advise anyone from America even to come into this country at this time because it is absolutely freezing. And look, I'm pretty used to the cold weather, but weather like this kind of weather, it just agitates your elements. I would say making your body more stiff than normally what it is. Oh, you lost your heat today. You're frozen. I'm sorry to hear that, Danny. Danny, you in the UK? Oh wow, that is scary. To those who lost their lives. Yeah, it is. Yeah. When did it all happen? This I think the storm was going on for almost a week or so. I'm not sure. I mean, look, I don't watch the news. I don't. I've seen fences where people who normally have fences up, they've been all torn down. They're all gone. I've seen trees being absolutely demolished. You know what I mean? Going down and collecting my medication. Yeah, it has UK. I mean, look it up. UK was hit with a major storm. It will come back. I hope not. No, you're not in the UK. Okay. Well, I hope you get your heating back. I feel your pain. I'm going through the same thing myself right now. And using these small fucking heaters, they ain't worth a shite. Let me tell you that. Yeah, they're taking that chill factor out of the room, but it's not helping. It's not. You know, you need to go to bed with like two big woolly big woolly tops on. Who goes to bed like that? Nobody. But if you want to warm up and try and fall asleep, that's what you're gonna do. That's how cold it is. But the storm did happen. I can't remember the name of the storm. Forgive me because I don't really watch the news a whole lot at all, if anything at all, because I find the news very depressing, and this shit is very fucking depressing. I'm telling you that right now, especially when you're going through it by yourself. It was Storm Dara that blasted the UK. Yes, it was. That's the name of the storm. Yeah, seen it all over the papers. That was the name of the storm. What hit us? It hit us really fucking bad. I will say that it hit us really bad. People did lose their lives, unfortunately, in this storm. Um, it's not people's heating systems out. It's done so much. It's done so much. We went from getting snow and getting ice, and then Storm Dara or Dari or whatever came along, and oh man, I think that was it, really. I was watching planes try to land in Heathrow Airport. They were aborting it. They could not land. The wind was so bad. I mean, yeah, that's all. You should just look it up. Type in that name tree, put in and look at the how the planes try to land in Heathrow. Heathrow, sorry. Yeah, I think those planes got diverted actually. But anyway, but I don't think I would fly in a plane if I knew there was a massive storm. But I think it was like over 90 miles per hour winds. Um, And not to mention it's under lightning, and that's where I feel that, I was sitting here and I don't even think I was even on a live stream, and I seen a big massive flash, and all the lights went out, and I was thinking, oh, okay. So I grabbed my computer because I knew the electricity was out. It was out it was out from the socket. It was out from the sockets. It was out from everything. So the only light I had was by grabbing my computer, and I went down to the communal area. It was completely dark. The street lights were completely dark. Um, and I remember trying to hit the electric doors. They wouldn't even open. So, you know, yeah. And all that's going to have a knock-on effect on the the post. Obviously, it really is. Fortunately for that. And then you have Christmas then on top of it. I mean, anyways, yeah, yeah, Wisdom, Darragh. That was the name of the storm. I'm still suffering with that shit today, actually. Yeah, it was a major storm. I think they said they didn't see that in so many years. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm gonna have to knock off that. I mean, my electricity box is like coming up. It's not showing me the amount of money I put in there, which it should be showing me there. It's showing me nothing. It's just coming up blank. And I'm very uncomfortable with that because I don't know what I'm using because it's a prepay. And when I try to stick my key in there, it's not even, it should make a weird sound and show you whatnot, but it's not doing anything. It's not doing anything at all. So I have lights and electricity for now. Um, and not to mention, I ended up screwing up my own bank card at the same time. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm gonna mute. I mean, if I only cough. Yeah, it will come back hopefully in the UK. I hope so too. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I do. Like I said, I do have lights. I do have, electricity and whatnot. But it's the heating system, which is tenuous working, but it's actually not. Even the electrician came out and checked it last night. He said, yes, tenuous working, but it's not doing anything. And I said, yeah, I thought so. Because they're called in storage. There will be a new version of in storage heating here in the UK. They would be said to come on at such a time. They would knock off, and the place is always warm. Always warm. Even if you go out, the minute you come in the apartment, you can feel the heat. I can tell you now, you can't. No, right now, you can't. It's fucking freezing. And then to fuck your bank card up at the same time. I don't know what to say. That's life. just right around the Christmas period. I don't know. So getting away from all that, I mean, has anything got anything special they've done or anything nice they've done or anything at all? Excuse me. So what I have done is I've set up my PayPal to go into my friend's bank account. Uh, if anyone sends anything there, she can give me that. But I don't. At this a period in time, I don't have a bank card. Excuse me. Don't have a bank card, which is ridiculous because I need to buy my son a computer for Christmas, and I have other things I need to pay off as well. I'm very aware of all that, and I just can't get a hold of my own money right now, which is really frustrating. Let's see how I'll hold up without that. I don't think I'll hold up very long without my own money. I don't think I'm not gonna hold, because I normally buy stuff and buy food and buy my whatever. It's not gonna hold up for very long. I'll tell you that. And if I come off the internet for a bit, it's probably gonna be a hell in a handbasket. I would say. Genuinely. Who knew this would even happen, right? Yeah. There's 51 people in here and there's no one talking. It's so strange. Anyways, I guess that no one wants to really talk. I just wanted to come on here and pass some time and talk to people, and I guess a lot of people don't want to talk to me, so that's fine. I think I'll take a break for YouTube for a little bit. My chest is like playing up like there's no tomorrow. Oh, what a miserable day. That's all I'll say. It was one hell of a long, miserable, cold induced day with no access to my bank card, no access to anything. And I'm receiving posts what was sent out like 2 weeks ago. I mean, what the fuck is with that? You know what I mean? I've been reading the post and then that came out like that was sent like 2 weeks ago. All because of this damn storm, and then now we have Christmas on top of that. So if anyone wants to ask me any questions, please go ahead. Just here by myself. Cold, 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 cold. Feeling kind of pretty miserable, I would say. Wanting to go out and buy food and wanting to go out and do this, but you can't do anything. Not at the moment, at least, anyways. Um, but it is what it is. Right. I guess no one wants to talk, so I see 52 people in there. There's no one really talking. I don't really want to talk about what's going on. Anyone else's channel. I guess it's kind of like to the point where I have my own problems and just come secondary to what's really going on with me right now, especially living in the country by myself. You know, yeah, I don't really want to talk about anyone's stuff, and I don't even want to talk about my own stuff, apart from pointing out the obvious about the heating, which y'all heard what was being done last night, and it's still freezing cold here. Let me tell you that. I mean, these little small heaters, they're not quite doing the job. It's still really fucking cold. I can tell you that right now. And I don't have the power of my bank card. I can't do anything at all. You know, not to go out and buy anything or it's absolutely ridiculous. My whole point of me putting out the PayPal there was I set up my friend's bank card because I don't have one. Not yet. Is there one coming? Yes, but when's it coming? God knows. We had that bloody storm hit us, and I'm receiving posts what was sent out to me 2 and 3 weeks ago, only today, kind of thing. And I'm thinking, oh my God, and I've been ringing the banks and I've been doing all the stuff, and they said they sent out the bank card, but I haven't received it. Wish I did, but it's all the one. Now is the time to lose weight, I guess. You know what I mean? I don't mind doing that neither. I mean, guys, I need to cough. Then the heat does that blown out heat does not suit me at all. Anyways, guys, the least you can do is hit the thumbs up. And I've been on for about an hour or so now. Didn't even realize I was even on that long. My mind is, I would say, a tad bit more depressed than you would ever imagine, but it's real life stuff. It's not anything else like that. Anyways, I'm gonna get off here, and I probably come on in a week or two when I get my bank card. Hopefully, be able to access some money then, and you know. Anyways, I'm gonna say good night, everybody. God bless. Take care. And I hope everyone has a really nice Christmas. I know Christmas is on the 25th. It's never a good time for me in around these months at all. I Not that I don't like Christmas. It's not a case of like being like that. It's a case of Um, I'd rather not talk about it, to be honest. Anyway, I'm gonna get off and I'm gonna let y'all go. And I wish all of you a happy Christmas and enjoy food and all that good stuff and heat with family, which is amazing. My God, I mean, tell something's taken away from you, you don't realize what's been taken, that kind of way, but it is what it is. So I'm going to get off and I say good night and God bless everybody. And I'll catch you on the next one, guys. I'm sorry it's only a really short live. I really don't want to go into other people's. Yes, we've been talking about, you know, um, different subjects, but I just don't. Right now, I feel so fucking run down. I don't even think I want to talk about anything at all. I just wanted to come on and be with you guys. That's all. So, all right. Good. God bless and good night, everybody. You take care now.